How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tara, this is Sheldon, and you're watching day 10 of the 12 days of Cryptmas. I got it! Okay, today we're going to talk about Red Christmas. This was directed by Craig Anderson and stars Dee Wallace and Jeff Morrell. This one's a doozy. We're going to try so hard not to spoil this one, because exactly. The joy of this one is not knowing what the hell's going to happen. But I will say that if you are easily offended by certain topics, you might need, the topics are quite relevant lately, too. So,
yeah, you're right.
You know, well, there's themes of abortion and child loss and birth defects and things like this, and they are not played completely politically correct. If you have the type of sense of humor that can deal with that kind of thing, this is wonderful. We have that sense of humor. This is a South Park episode turned into a horror movie. Yeah. That's actually a really decent thriller as it's going.
What this reminds me of? The South Park Christmas special.
Yeah, there you go. This is the South Park Christmas, except for there's no blood orgy in the woods. But no, this, if you told me, like, what's his name, Trey Parker wrote this, I believe you. Yep. Not going to get into it. Dee Wallace is a mom of a very dysfunctional family that she's trying to get together for dinner. Her husband's after passing away. She wants to sell her house. Lots of family drama there. However, a stranger comes knocking on the door from her past and starts wreaking havoc on the family brutally. That's what I'm going to say, okay? Now, there's so much more to it than that. Yeah. And this goes all different places. My dog likes to sleep under the tripod. It is what it is. I'm not going to get into who this person is, but you'll figure it out pretty much in the first scene. I did. Well, I kind of knew going into it, but, like, still,
It took me a minute to figure it. You were asking me, like,
did you figure it out yet?
I kind of had a feeling, but
I got spoiled going into it accidentally by going into IMDb to get the things I saw the synopsis.
I didn't realize until after.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil that. I will say there is a character in this with Down syndrome that is played very respectfully.
Very much so.
Considering the concept of the rest of the movie, the actual Down syndrome character, Jerry, bless, he is played very respectfully, and they are very respectful for him. And I do believe he is also played by an actor with Down syndrome. So it's not that kind of movie, but it is at the same time. So the best part of this movie is Dee Wallace.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course it is. She is so badass and so sweet and so cool in this movie. It's fantastic. She goes from, like, this mom just trying to keep shit together, just trying to make everybody happy and everybody get along just for Christmas. And yeah, she turns into a full-on badass, and I'm not even gonna tell you what happens with her. I don't want to say who dies, but I also will say that, like, don't get attached to too many people in this. I don't want to say who dies, but they'll die, and they will die brutally.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody gets out of this with a nice death. This is mean. Like very mean.
Every kill
is nasty.
Is nasty. Is good too.
It's so mean, and even, like, the most heart-wrenching kill in it, it's still a brutal kill. It's less brutal than the rest of them, thank God.
Thank God.
But
exactly.
It is still pretty brutal, especially under the circumstances. Man, this movie will simultaneously make you laugh and fuck you up at the same time.
Yeah.
Because that scene in particular that I'm talking about, that had me almost in tears.
Yes.
And then 2 seconds later, they're fighting and the Christmas tree falls on top of them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's the kind of movie this is. Dee Wallace is playing it straight, too.
Oh, yeah.
She is playing this straight.
It's so hard to try not to spoil this movie.
Too much of it.
Like,
yeah. So, it's very hard. I'm trying to look at my notes even to see what's going on here. Well, I'll tell you some of the deaths, but I'm not going to tell you who they are. We have a penis snatch. We have a complete split head to toe.
There you go.
We have a half skull split. We have, oh my lord, a bear trap. We have a blender. We have shotgun. And that's not all of them. There's also an entire birthing scene in this.
We have anchor kill too.
Yeah, an anchor kill, yes. A hanging, a teddy bear. A teddy bear stabbing in which the person getting killed is the teddy bear. Yeah, and a whole birth scene. While all this chaos is happening, one of the daughters is pregnant, so she is giving birth during some of
this
this
whole thing.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm not saying much more about it. We're just gonna move on to our favorite kills. But if you can handle some dark humor and some touchy subjects being touched on in a pretty fucked up way, if you're not too politically swayed, yeah, this is a good one. I'm definitely watching this again.
I'll give you advice. Don't watch the trailer. Go in this blind.
Yeah, even if you don't watch the trailer, because a few kills are spoiled, and the fact that the Wallace is like
totally
crazy.
worth going in blind.
Yes,
Really.
Yes, it is. If you think you can handle the political stuff in it, but it's not political. It's just can be. There's subtopics.
Yeah. Was it last night that you were asking me to watch a trailer or something, and I said no, I was going this blind? I forget what it was now.
I don't remember at all. But yeah. Anyway, favorite kill.
Favorite kill is the blender.
The blender is good. It has a CGI payoff, but it's a good payoff.
Oh, it is. It is very.
A head comes down onto the back of the back of the head goes down onto the blender.
Yeah.
And then you don't see the blender go in, but you know it's there.
Yeah.
And then suddenly blood explodes out of the mouth and eyes. That's very CGI, but it looks great.
Yeah. And yours.
Mine is a bear trap.
That was.
A person shows up or comes up and you think everything's fine. It's out of nowhere. A bear trap just comes, and that's one that was spoiled in the trailer, but it still ended up being one of my favorite kills. Is a bear trap. They just gets thrown at him, and his head just God.
That's it.
Loves it. You don't see it coming. It's hilarious. That happens a lot. You think somebody's gonna get it, and it's somebody else. You never see what's coming.
Exactly.
It happens a few times in the movie. It's great.
Now,
I gave it a 9. What did you give it?
I gave it a 10.
He gave it a 10. He loves it.
Now, with this movie, there's a lot of foreshadowing.
Yeah, stuff is foreshadowed. You will see that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, a character wears an anchor around her neck. That comes into play later. The entire beginning scene and everything like that. But yeah, it's really good. It is really, really good.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Is it?
I don't know what tomorrow's... I think... Tomorrow's day 11. That's all I know. I don't remember what we're doing for it.
You'll find out.
I'm going to find out in about 5 minutes when we're going to go watch the movie. So, we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.